For decades, we all wanted a fitted bedroom from Acmoda. And for many years, most of us have managed to make our flats into homes with furniture from their stock. The family-run business was established in 1966. And through the years, it's worked to keep up with changing trends and tastes. As part of this drive to keep up with the times, and coinciding with the many new housing developments on the Rock, the shop rebranded to the current name of Rooms by Acmoda. The company, which has been serving the community for almost 60 years, has now ceased trading. All 12 employees have been made redundant. Kroll Gibraltar Limited have now been appointed liquidators. Contacted by GBC, they've released a statement and tell us that they are in the process of writing to all creditors. These include a number of customers who pre-ordered furniture and paid considerable sums in advance. The liquidators ask that affected parties and inquiries be sent to a dedicated email address, which has been set up. The furniture will now not be delivered, and many customers have been left out of pocket, but there might be a chance to recover some of the lost money.
If any consumer is out of pocket or is owed money, they should obviously make a claim to the liquidator. However, if they've made payments by different means, they may have other rights and protections. For instance, if they paid by credit card and the credit card issuer is a UK bank, they may have protection under the UK Consumer Credit Act 1974. And Section 75 gives them protection as if the bank had engaged with them instead of the trader. So they can make a claim from the bank directly. What I would recommend that consumers in those positions do is reach out to the bank, inform themselves, because there are limitation periods and there are minimum spends for that to apply. But certainly if you pay by credit card, there is a much better protection than if you paid by other means. Similarly, if you've paid by debit card, you can also attempt a chargeback with the issuing bank. Normally, there's a 120-day period for you to be able to make the chargeback, and there are minimum limits in terms of what you've spent, normally about £100. But I would certainly recommend any consumers that paid by debit cards to also engage with the bank and try to determine whether or not they can do a chargeback. For those that have unfortunately paid by cheque, by cash or with a voucher, unfortunately there's very little in terms of protection out there. What they should try to do is make a claim to the liquidator to try to recover any funds that may be available after the liquidators have gone through the list of expenses.
Long-standing shops have a way of becoming an integral part of the local landscape, whether it's from hearing their jingles on radio or television, or being able to go someplace where you know the people working behind the counter. They play an important role in the community fabric, but they face even more fierce competition, and some struggle to keep up.